Hey there everybody, Aaron here. It's been quite a while. So I figured I'd put together this video and try to explain where I've been the last few years and why I haven't really been around. As I may have mentioned shortly before I stopped posting videos, I was going through a fairly severe treatment for my kidney disease, and honestly, towards the end of that, things were just rough enough that it made it harder for me to find the motivation to actually get on and create videos and post things. The outcome of that treatment was excellent. I'm pretty good on that front as far as everything goes. The other big thing is shortly after that occurred, my wife at the time and I started going through a divorce, and because of that I ended up having to step away from YouTube and doing all of this stuff because I had to focus on A, rebuilding myself, and B, actually trying to make a living somewhere so that I could, just survive. Things are fine in that regard now. I do not plan on really discussing any more of that in those circumstances with you guys. It's not really your worry. But know that I've moved on and I am doing a lot better these days. I am hoping to be returning to making YouTube videos, but I am primarily going to start focusing on streaming on Twitch, because that part is more enjoyable to me, and that is my entire reason for even coming back, is because I've kind of missed doing this stuff. But that was the part that I thought was the most fun, being able to directly interact with people as you play with games or do whatever. So that's kind of my plan as things stand at the moment. I will then be basically posting archives to the YouTube channel here as I do things. As far as games, I don't really have anything planned right now. I kind of just plan on winging it for the most part. I'm going to play what I want to play, what I think is fun, which some of you may not enjoy. As you know, I'm sure most of you are aware, a lot of you started watching this channel because of my Digimobs, which is the Digimon mod for Minecraft. And while I'm probably going to come back to Minecraft at different points, I'll probably play some Digimobs too. I need to check that out. I know they've had a lot of things go and things have changed and all that fun stuff. I'll also probably be playing some of the other Digimon games, because I had kind of intended to do that, and I started playing Cyber Sleuth for you guys at one point. And just kind of, I had to go through so much escapade to record that, I kind of just fell off doing that. And I shouldn't have, but I did. And at the time it wasn't getting a lot of views, and so I weighed my options and decided not to pursue that one anymore. That will be changing. I am probably going to go ahead and pick up the PC version of the game, which came out a few months ago, and as of recording this anyway, and I will likely start doing a new playthrough of that, and hopefully Hacker's Memory with it. That should be a good time. I do hope to, once I get more of my stuff set up where I'm currently living, I do hope to set up my capture card again to my PlayStation 4 and do a playthrough of Digimon World Next Order, because that game is a blast, and it ties in more directly with Digimon World 1. So the VR racing game, if you are unaware. But I'm looking forward to that. I've played that game quite a bit, and I think I'm probably going to try doing a hard mode playthrough on the channel and on Twitch, because I think that'd be fun. It can be dull, so it's a good thing for Twitch as far as I go, because it gives me a chance to interact with you guys while I'm doing some somewhat mindless stuff. The other The only other thing I think I'll probably be messing around with is the different MMOs that I'm looking at, because I still have an interest in MMOs, which you've probably seen if you've looked at the different videos I have on my channel from the past. From SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, to World of Warcraft, to Final Fantasy XIV, and maybe some other ones. I've kind of stepped away from Digimon Masters Online. The monetization of that game has become pretty brutal, and it doesn't, while I like some of the stuff and it's neat to see a lot of the Digimon they've added to the game, the monetization is just too much for me to be able to deal with at the moment. So that probably isn't going to be happening. As per usual with me, I'm always open to other suggestions. Like I said, don't have much of a plan, but if you would like to see me play something, or feel free to suggest or leave comments. Of course, while I am actively streaming, I am not going to just stop and switch games mid-stream, unless I feel like it, because that's the name of the game these days for me. Is I'm doing this because I want to, and so I'm going to play what I want to play. But I'm always open to suggestions anyway. But yeah, life was rough there for a few years, and I'm still not quite back on my feet, but I feel like I'm back at the point now where I can kind of get back into doing this stuff again. I've honestly missed it, but it's hard for me to try and be optimistic and uplifting for you guys when I myself am kind of a wreck. So I needed to just step away. I guess to come back around and summarize, I am doing okay now. My life is a lot better than it was. My kidney disease is being managed fine. In fact, there hasn't been any negative change in that since that treatment. So, definitely a plus. And I am fine as far as other things go too. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming mainly on Twitch, and you'll be able to find me there. My link for that is probably going to be below. I don't have a schedule for that yet, but we'll see how things go. I guess one other thing I should address that I meant to address earlier, but I'm obviously winging this as we go because I am too lazy to write a script. But so another thing that occurred a couple years ago was the adpocalypse for YouTube, which I'm sure if you're on YouTube you are aware that occurred. That caused YouTube to change a lot of their policies, and I unfortunately was one of the smaller YouTubers that was hit by that and lost all monetization ability on my channel. And that of course didn't help motivate anything, even though that wasn't my primary reason for making YouTube videos. But when you are depressed and you have stuff going on in your life already, that just adding another bunch of gasoline to that fire does not help. So, but I hope you've all been doing well. I am back. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will actually be starting to stream to some degree. I do hope to get a schedule set up at some point, but I'm winging it for now. I have a lot of quality control stuff that I need to do, so the first couple streams will probably be kind of rough. But as always, you are welcome to join me there. And take care, guys, and I will see you on the next video probably. Alright, bye-bye.